what I'm actually seeing is it's like a price point kind of thing. You're seeing a lot of the low-hanging fruit properties up to maybe 100, 120k that are going quick still. Anything above kind of 150 up to 200k is maybe sitting a bit longer. What do you think that is?
That's easy. I mean, so there's two dynamics that at play, and what people need to get their head round is that the lower end properties have a different dynamic, because if you think just purely on the buyer pool, right, properties above 150 and above,
yep,
right, there'll be a mixture of buyers, and the properties below 150,000 will have a slightly different type of buyer pool. And what I mean by that is that there'll be lots of first-time buyers or investors that will be in the 150 or below pool that won't be in the 150 and above pool. Right? There's two reasons for that. If you're a first-time buyer, you're probably not in a position to go and buy a property. Well, there might be some people, but for most first-time buyers who look to buy something at the entry level of the market, right? They want to get started. It's a good idea. So there's more buyers that are first-time buyers in that lower end of the market, and the investment type properties, there'll be more attractive returns at that lower end. When you start to get into the higher end, especially if you're paying things like the additional dwelling supplement, which is second home charge, which is applicable in Scotland, and the stamp duty in some cases, they properties then require a much higher cash outlay.
Yeah.
So it can put people off. And then, for instance, if you've got, say that would be the investor that would be put off, but say you've got a buyer wanting to buy the property above 150, they might be trying to get their property that's below the 150 sold so they can buy the property above 150, and that's called a chain. And it's these reasons that these ones get stuck, because it's not someone new entering the market buying a property who's saved up a deposit. A lot of the times it could be someone who's waiting on a sale of their existing property, purchase a new one.
Yeah.
So that's one side of it. And the second side of it, if you want to really get into it, is interest rates.
Yeah. Even going back to like the stamp duty thing there, what you spoke about, what the way that works is it's 6% up to 145,000, I think, and then if you go over 145,000, they add another 2% on, which makes it 8%. So that bumps the cash outlay up even more, you know. So even for investors, that's why a lot of investors are probably kind of going for the low hanging fruit kind of properties as well.